Welcome to the Chief Architect Quick Tip. Today we will be covering creating a deck inlay with Chief Architect Premier. So we'll begin by opening up our program. I'm going to be working in both 2D and 3D today. First of all, I'm going to exit out of this library so we have a little more workspace. So to begin with, I'll simply come up to my camera tools and we'll start with a floor overview. And we'll just zoom in on our deck area. Tile our two views vertically. We will be focusing in on the deck, so we'll just zoom in there. Now we're going to begin by creating a hole that the inlay will go in, so a hole in our deck platform here. And to do that, I'm going to just draw out a rectangular polyline, and you can do any type of a CAD object to do this, but I want it to be rectangular. And as you can see, there's no 3D data to this. This is just simply a CAD line, so it exists on our 2D plan only at this point. Then I'm going to redimension this. So I will select each edge and redimension to 3 feet 6 inches on either side. Now I need to reposition it on my deck. So I'm going to use this rotate handle to rotate it 45 degrees. And then I'm going to use my edit toolbar to center it on my deck. So we'll just click when we get the indicator that it's right in the center there. Then once I have it positioned and dimensioned correctly, I need to turn this into a hole. So our polylines can be used to recreate a number of different objects just simply by converting them. So we have a tool down here in our edit toolbar. I'm going to convert the polyline to a hole in the floor platform. Then I'll select OK, and you can see that hole here. We'll select OK again. Now, once we have that hole set, we'll open up the deck room, and under the deck panel, I'm simply going to deselect to automatically regenerate deck framing. Our deck framing is set at this point, and we're ready to create the inlay. Now we'll be using polyline solids to create the inlay, so I can come up to my polyline solid tool and simply draw them out from scratch. However, since I already have the shape of this hole established, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste this hole in place, and then I'm going to convert this second hole back to a CAD line, so it just exists on our floor plan again. Then we're going to convert it again to a polyline solid. And select OK, and now it's going to ask us where we want to position it and how thick it should be. So we're going to put this at -3 inches, and we're going to make the thickness 1 1/8 inch. We'll select OK. And now if we had a material for the inlay that was that shape and we wanted to just paste it on there, we could do that and we would be done. However, I'm going to be creating a slightly more complex version, so I'm going to select this polyline solid and reposition it. In fact, let's use our dimensions, so I'll make that 6 inches, and then I'm going to make the width, we're going to do 2 feet 11.5 inches. We'll select OK. And then I'm going to copy this and reflect it right around this hole that we've made and reposition it over into the corner. Then I'm going to hold down my Control key, copy, and rotate those copies right into position. And finally, I'm going to take any one of these 4 polyline solids, go ahead and copy and paste it into place, and then resize it. Move it into the center here. And there we go. So now all we need to do is paste new materials onto there, since I don't want it to be a concrete inlay. So we'll get back into that library we closed earlier, and I have a few materials already picked out here, which I have rotated so that they will fit nicely into our plan here. So we'll paste these on. And one last one. Oh, that wasn't the right one. There we go. And with that, we've finished our inlay. Now at this point, if I'm going to be doing a design like this frequently, I can marquee across all of these and block them together. Let's make sure we just have our polyline solids and not the whole. There we go, we'll block them together. And then I can add them to my library so that if I'm doing a deck again in the future, I can drop this into the plan and already have it ready to go. And with using the hole in the floor platform and polyline solids of various shapes, you can create a wide variety of different inlays for your decks. Now I just want to take you to our website for a second here. So here at chiefarchitect.com, you can take a look at the products that we offer. Chief Architect Premier and Interiors. Premier would be the one that would apply to creating a deck. And you also can download a free trial of our Premier version so you can test this out for yourself. And if you wanted more information on creating a deck inlay, we do have an article that will walk you through that as well. And this one does a circular pattern. It's a great one to check out. So thank you for watching today. Please visit our website, chiefarchitect.com, for additional information, and have a wonderful day.